Welcome to my Wealth School series, okay, where we, teach and guide young minds on how to start early and plan their life. Now, why are most people busy but never get wealthy? Why are you working so hard, okay, but at the end of the day, you have nothing to show for it? It shows that being busy is not the same thing as being financially productive. Because the truth is, a lot of poor people are not lazy, okay? Just that they are busy without results to show for it, okay? So I just want us to, have a brief chat on why it's that way and, see how to guide you in building good financial habits because it's not by waking up early. It's not by, trying to run helter skelter every day. Okay. The goal is at the end of the day, what do you have to show for your efforts? What do you have to show for, your pressures, the struggles? So it all boils down to three simple things. Because there is a post I made earlier that I talked about the rule of 50, 30, 20. Some people told me they don't understand it. So I just want to throw a little light on that now. Basically, life becomes better if you follow just these three steps. Okay? As simple as it sounds, it can affect your survival. It can decide how your life goes and it can decide how you advance in your financial journey. Okay? Now, one of these steps is live, protect, and grow. When we talk about living, it's spending on things you need to survive. Your day-to-day expenses, your feeding, your house rent, your survival. Okay. Now, protect. We are talking about your emergency fund. Okay. The money you keep in a liquid, semi-liquid form that can bail you out if things go south. Okay, and we now talk of grow. That's the money you use to, try to change your financial destiny and, change your story. I don't know if you're getting me. Now, talking about these three steps, when you're starting off, it's okay to start off in that, configuration 50, 30, 20. But as you grow, as you practice it better, the dynamics change. You will not even get to a level where what you spent might be 20, okay? And what you keep for protection might even still drop down, even less than 10. Whereas what you use for growth might even speed up to 70. Because the truth of the matter is that that's why the inequality is in the society. Okay, the more money you make, regardless of your standing, if you're a financially prudent person, the money you need to keep yourself and your family okay becomes less compared to your net worth. Let me use for instance, someone earning 500,000 naira, okay, likely needs 300,000 to maintain his or her family. Okay, now that person might need for protection, let's say 120,000. Okay, initially. Now eventually that person might use 80,000 for growth. Follow me now. As this person's financial growth increases, maybe rather than 500,000, now this person is now making 5 million naira monthly. Okay, now you observe that the dynamics changes then if this person is prudent, especially somebody that earned this money, not the burgers or the fraudsters that have this belief on easy money. Someone that really worked for his or her money. You see that when that person is earning 500, yes, the person's spendings will increase, but that person might likely for living not need more than 1 million, 1.5 million. That's, yes, the spending increased, but the percentage, that's where we are getting at now. That person might not need more than 1 million, 1.5 million for day-to-day living. And at that stage, that person might have built good emergency fund already, that the person doesn't necessarily even need to, because emergency fund is like having 3 to 6 months living costs saved, not just saved in a depreciating or stagnant account, either in high interest yielding accounts, or investment that is conservative and liquid. Okay, that might not give you rapid growth, but that is where you can run to if things start going. So you see that if this person is spending, let's say, for living well, standard of 1.5, that person might not need more than 500 at that stage, because it has built for emergency fund. Now the person have 3 million to invest for growth, and if the person is younger and started early, that person can go into more rewarding growth options like stocks, okay, like stocks, like businesses that will give better return while still being open to some level of volatility. You see how even though the money the person spent has increased, you see how things have changed as the person grows. So I don't want the video to be too long, so I want to stop here, okay, in this our wealth series for ordinary people. Just start with knowing these 3 steps. What are you working for? It has to be these 3 steps. First, to live. Second, to protect. And third, to grow. I'll see you next on my next series. Follow me so that you don't miss out. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.